Hello, my name is Jeff,
And my name is Stephanie.
better known as Dad.
And Mom.
Today is April 28th, and this video is for Courtney
Joy.
Davis.
We're reflecting back all about you. I'm just reminded of how much I really wanted to have another child. And I'd really tried to talk Dad into it. So when it finally happened and I told him, you know what happened?
I fell over backwards in the chair.
He was surprised, but glad.
We were so happy.
One thing I wanted to share with you was my favorite memory when I was pregnant. After my dad passed away, I was kind of sad. And one day I came home from work and Daddy wasn't there, but there was your little crib. Daddy and Papa had spent the day putting it together, and I was so surprised and so happy.
So, Courtney, as best we can remember, we're going to try to explain or describe the day you were born, what we did during that day. I remember taking Mom to the doctor and for the checkup or whatever.
Yeah, we had to go every week, so it was our once-a-week appointment, and we went early that morning. And then I think we went grocery shopping.
And then we met Mama Pal at Denny's, and we were all eating at Denny's.
And at Denny's, I started feeling weird. I started feeling like something was going on, and Daddy and I kept kind of talking like maybe, and I'd say maybe. So we kind of had this idea that maybe it was getting ready to be time.
So when did we go to the hospital?
We went home, and Jordan and Kelly were at school. And I laid on the couch, and I started having labor pains. Not real bad, but just a little bit. I felt crampy. And Daddy was all in a tizzy. He's all nervous. And so he wasn't ready. He didn't have your car seat put together. So he was trying to, in a flurry, get your car seat put together. And then he had to go pick up Kelly and Jordan from school. And he told them, and everybody was very excited. And that's what I remember just before. I think he videoed. You remember you were videoing? I think you were videoing before we went to the hospital. I feel like we had the video camera out for some reason. Where is that video? I don't know.
And so, I don't know how, and remember we got to the hospital at some time. And Mom says you were born at?
I think you were born like a little bit after 9 o'clock, like 9:03 or something.
And, so
we got there around 6:30.
And I believe it was with Courtney, wasn't it, where you said, I think it's coming. And they said no, and then the doctor came in and said, no, she's ready.
That was Jordan.
Was that Jordan?
This one, they said, you can push anytime you want if you're ready to go. And I didn't really know that I was ready.
And so, and remember, Courtney, or to let you know, we didn't know whether you was a boy or a girl. And when you came out of there, I was like, it's a girl. And the thing I remember the most is, this is no lie, you was crying and whining, wah, wah, wah. They put you over in this little kind of tent thing, and I went over to talk to you, and you just calmed down. Calm down.
And I said, Jeff, she knows your voice, because every night Daddy would talk to you. He'd just get on my belly and say, hey, baby. He called you baby. Hey, baby. And he'd just talk to you. And I know that you knew his voice that day. It was very sweet.
So, Courtney, I wanted to tell you little things that I can remember. Hey, it's been 19 years, so. But I remember when you would sleep, you would always sleep with your hands straight up in the air. And it was hilarious how you slept straight up in the air on your back. And the other thing that was just amazing, that was so funny, is I can remember that me and you, I'd always let you come to Daddy's bed either at night or especially in the morning, because we'd sleep in, and Mom wanted you to go to your own bed, and you'd say, no, going to Daddy's bed. And Mom had just made Mom so mad. But we did it, and when we'd sleep, I'd get you up and we'd take you over to the daycare, and you didn't care for it. And I only let you stay about a couple of hours. So that's what I can remember.
And I remember, the fun thing I remember is when you were little, we used to go in your bedroom, and you had those little dolls, those little plastic dolls, the little playhouse, and we would just spend hours in there playing family. And we had a little camper, and we just had so much fun. I just really enjoyed spending time with you when you were little.
Then as you got older, all I can remember is we painted, was Courtney's room wanted, what color was that? She wanted pink? I don't know.
That was Kelly.
With the clouds?
We just painted it that color.
And then
we never asked the children what they wanted.
But then when you over at the Oasis, you wanted that gray, and I thought,
Daddy
oh, and I painted your room gray. I don't know if you remember that, but you know what? It really looked good. So good job. And
I really just think about all of the fun memories that we had when you were little, all the birthday parties, and all the times that the family members got together and we just celebrated you. And we are thinking about you on this 19th birthday, and we're still celebrating you. The family's a little bit smaller, but you're still our joy, and we still really, really love you.
Yeah, in fact, going back now for a second, you were in Mom's belly when Poppy died, and we hauled you all the way in Mama's belly to Michigan. Then you were born, just a little thing. Up back to Michigan you had to go, and we hauled you up there.
Took you with us.
But I remember when we'd go to the gym, Courtney, and you would shoot basketball, and you were a great shot. You were more coordinated than Kelly or Jordan. You were very coordinated and did really well. And you'd just shoot that basketball. I don't know if you remember that we went to, especially one day, Mountain View Rec, and you did so well. When you was also little, I remember, loved swimming. Mm-hmm. Always wanted me to get in the pool with you. Dad, let's go swimming. Dad, let's go swimming. Even when we went to the beach, it was always the pool. Dad, I want to go swimming. Dad, let's get in the pool. Dad, are you going to get in? Dad, are you going to get in? But of all the stories, nothing beats every night you would get in bed. And I'd always read to you. But there was that one book. Every single night you wanted that one book. What was the name of that?
Snappy little numbers or colors or something.
And there was that one in there and went snap, and you would just laugh. But Courtney, I got so tired of reading that book because every night you wanted to read that book. And so that was so much fun. Sometimes I wish we could go back there and read it one more time, but hey, you're growing up, and we're proud of you, and we love you. And we just thought we'd shoot a little video to you and something a little different.
Okay, secret things that parents don't tell their children. I'm going to tell you something that really, thinking about swimming, something I didn't love, but I loved you, was how many times I had to judge your handstands. And you do a 5,900 and 800 million thousand handstands, and you'd say, what was that one? And I'd say, I just made this up. I just said 10 or 5 or, and you just do it again. Then 5,977,000 million handstands later, I had to judge.
And riding that bike, you cried. Oh, you gave me the hardest time. Please, oh, don't let go. No, I can't do it. I'll get it. And finally, one day, I let you go, crying, carrying on, and you took off and rode that bike, and I don't think you ever looked back.
No.
So I don't know if you can remember those kind of things, but Courtney, I can remember on a more serious note, that when you was at East Bend and got that part in that drama or play, and when we went to see you know those lines and sing like you did, that was just
amazing.
It was, and gosh, and so you have a special gift, and we know that you're going to walk in that gift. And sometimes I know you don't know what direction you're going to go in, but God's going to guide you, your heart and your steps. So we just want you to know we're proud of you and we love you very much.
And I'm just so thankful and blessed. You've just been really, truly a joy, and I love you so much, and our lives would not be the same without our little Courtney Joy bug.
So hope you and Otis have a good night.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Court Joy. Happy birthday to you. Let's give her a kiss. We love you.
Love ya.